Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how I make my cakes and cupcakes. I definitely did not come up with this, but a lot of people still ask me how I get it so moist. I personally like to use the Betty Crocker Super Moist Mix. You want to add in milk instead of water. You want to add in 1 or 2 extra eggs. I usually just do 1. And then you want to do butter instead of oil. So I used 2 melted sticks of butter and then a splash of vanilla. I like to mix it up just a little bit before I hand mix it, just so stuff doesn't go flying. And I just beat the crap out of this for about 3 or 4 minutes. This is me being corny and telling you guys happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. And then the consistency of this is going to be a lot thicker than if you followed the directions on the back. And then if you can find one of those old school ice cream scoopers, the metal ones, you will get the perfectly round cupcakes that you're looking for. I learned that in high school when I worked at a bakery. But yeah, 14 minutes, $3.50, they come out perfect every time.
What's up guys? Today we're going to be making red velvet brownies. First up, you need melted butter and granulated sugar. Whisk these together. Then add 1 egg yolk, vanilla extract and red food colouring. Whisk these all together. Then add plain flour and cocoa powder and fold these into the mix. Add a teaspoon of lemon juice and stir this in. Then add your white chocolate chips and fold these in. Spoon the mix into a baking tray, spreading out evenly, then bake in the oven. For the icing, you need butter and cream cheese. Whisk these together. Then add the vanilla and stir this in. Add the icing sugar gradually and whisk until fully combined. Spoon the mix onto the cooled brownie, then spread it out evenly, and that's it. Enjoy!
So, you may not know this, but you can take your favorite cake mix and easily turn it into a batch of fresh cookies. All you need is the cake mix, vegetable oil, 1/2 cup, 2 eggs, and that is literally it. Mix it up. I added extra sprinkles. You could add any mix-in you want. Cookie scoop, scoop it up. Boom. In the oven, 350. Dough is awesome. Cookies also awesome.
These red velvet cake balls are so easy to make and they taste amazing. They're basically cake pops without the sticks, but you could absolutely make these into cake pops. You can use any flavour cake mix and icing, but I think red velvet and cream cheese is my favourite. I actually added extra food colouring to mine to make it super bright. I then popped the balls in the fridge and covered them in white chocolate. Let them set in the fridge and that's it. Enjoy!
Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my mom and pa, not the way I do love you. Well, holy moly, me, oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I've never loved one like you.
Welcome to Indonesia, negara tercinta. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika itu semboyan kita. UUD 45 dasar negara kita. 17 Agustus 45 merdeka. Car ride to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, 1 spoon for 2 and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you. Watching reruns of Glee, being annoying, singing in harmony. I bet she's bragging to all her friends, saying you're so unique.
Hey y'all, this is something I saw forevers ago on Tasty, and I make it often, so I figured I would share it. All it is a box of red velvet cake, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of water, 2.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. You're going to knead it together like a dough, brush it with some vegetable oil, cover it, and let it rise for an hour. After it has risen, you're going to roll it out, melt a half a stick of butter, and spread it all over the top. Then take your brown sugar and some cinnamon and make sure it gets to every single inch and corner of it. After you brush it everywhere, you're going to roll it up. Make sure Make sure your surface is floured so it won't stick. Cut them in slices and let it rise for another hour. Then put them in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. I bake mine for 20 because I have a gas oven, but just keep an eye on them. And when they're done, ice them with perfect cream cheese icing. And that's it, y'all. Heaven in a bite.
Esse bolo Red Velvet tem um recheio que desmancha na boca e a massa é bem fofinha, vem aprender. Na batedeira, acrescente os ovos e o açúcar e bata muito bem em velocidade alta. Em outro recipiente, acrescente o leite quente, o óleo, o corante, o cacau em pó e o vinagre. Misture isso tudo muito bem. Acrescente os líquidos nessa mistura dos ovos e vá acrescentando a farinha aos poucos até virar essa massa bem linda. Coloque em 2 formas untadas e leve ao forno. Quando sair, é só cortar o topinho até elas ficarem assim. Monte na mesma forma que você assou. Para o recheio, uma panela, acrescente o leite condensado, o creme de leite, o chocolate branco e misture isso tudo muito bem até chegar em ponto de brigadeiro. Quando chegar, acrescente o cream cheese e misture muito bem. E então é só montar um disco de massa, acrescente todo o recheio, mais um disco de massa e leve para a geladeira até firmar bem. Corte as fatias e na cobertura é só utilizar o mesmo do recheio. Decore com um pouquinho da massa esfarelada e aproveite. Esse recheio derrete na boca e essa massa é extremamente fofinha e úmida. E ó, o amigo que você marcar aqui embaixo tá te devendo essa receita, viu? Então marque ele aqui. Se gostou, não esquece do like. Um beijo!